hamster. Launch yourself at unsuspecting strangers and hit however many people you can. And just when you think you're done, explosion! Hitting random debris such as chairs, tables, etc. will also cause explosions. Get your hands on the early access version of Launch the Hamster today, only from Mad Hen Games, a subsidiary of the Mad Hen House.
Ready for day 2? You know it. Welcome, game developers, to Doug Teaches UE4. Yes. In this next bite-sized chunklet, I'm going to show you how to fly like Piccolo, not like Superman or Iron Man. They all fly. Yeah, but Piccolo's the coolest. Anyway, so to do that, we need to basically. So what we're now, I'm not going to show off how to do like animation blend space and any of that stuff. If you guys really want to know that, I'll link to my tutorial series because I do cover that in my melee combo. Switching between anim states, and you basically take that theory and apply it to the flying stuffs. Anyway. So what we're going to do is we're basically just going to make this character fly like Goku or Piccolo. So the first thing we need to do is we want to highlight our character movement in our third-person character. I'm going to type in can fly, and we're going to set that to true. And that was already set to true because I'm an idiot. Then we need to set it so that way we can set the movement mode from like walking to flying. So I'm going to right click and just type in like the Z key because we need to use a key input. And I'm on pressed, I'm going to use flip flop. Why? Because to switch from flight mode to walking mode essentially. Up next, I'm going to take our character movement. I'm going to drag this out and I'm going to set movement mode. And under new movement mode where it says none, we're going to say flying. And then we're going to drag this into A. But we're not done here. We need to actually set use control rotation. So we drag this out, we type in set use control rotation pitch and use control rotation yaw. We have to check that. And then set use control rotation yaw. Next, what we do is we highlight these and we control W to duplicate this and put it into B. So we need to say, instead of flying, we say walking, and we untick these two so that way we can actually go back into from flying to walking mode. Now I won't so why not use pitch, roll, and yaw? Why just use pitch and yaw? Because if we look at our rotation, we want to use the X, and we want to use the Z. With X is the pitch, and Z is the yaw. So we're going to be moving. So that's essentially what we're going to be using for those rotations. We don't need the roll. We don't need the Y. So, while actually we are almost done here. Really? Yeah. The last thing we need to do is we want to basically make sure we want to use a branch here. We have to see if the character is actually flying. So we get our movement. Get our character movement again. We drag this out and we ask the compiler is flying, right? So then we branch this out. If the character's not flying, then fine, we just want our regular walk stuffs, so plug that into false. But on true, we need this, right? We need to plug this into true, okay? But with scale value, we need to get our axis move forward. We want to plug this into here. But as far as world direction is concerned, the best thing we can do is we get our... Where is our camera? So the camera or the camera boom? Well, I'll use the camera for now. And I'll just get forward vector. And then plug that into world direction. Why, you might be asking? Because, well, I won't get into the specifics, because I kind of touched up on this in my tutorial series when I was using line trees. We want to get everything that's... The forward vector basically gets everything that's in front of the camera. Long story short. So, that said, let's compile this thing. Let's play. And if we hit Z... Hey, look at that. We're flying. Whee! Yeah. Now if I hit Z again... Z, not X. We're walking. Z, we're flying. Z, we're walking. Now, if any of you don't like how fast you're flying, right? You want a faster fly speed? Just type in fly, and you see max fly speed. Let's bump this up to 3,000. Are you serious? Yeah, let's see what the fuck happens. You've never tested this? Not really. Like, the only... Because, you have a flying projectile that you possess. You're talking about the rocket launcher from Insane Shooting, but keep in mind, that's not flying. It's more like treated as an aircraft. I don't really have a use for flying characters yet. Anyway, so let's keep running, and let's hit C. Oh yeah, we're really flying now. Oh, hell yeah, we are. Mm-hmm. Whee! And then... Nope. There you go. And that does it for this short mini tutorial. Up next, tune in next time for Doug Teaches more Unreal Engine bunch of tutorials for the holidays. See you, everybody.